Hey guys, it's me Dihanna and welcome back to Dihanna's World. In today's video, I will be doing a Concrete Cowboy review. Since you guys seem to love my last Netflix series review, first of all, thank you for all the support on that. It has like 5,600 views, which I am so extremely grateful. Thank you guys for all the support under it, and thank you guys for leaving your opinions so we can have some discussions, some disagreements, and overall just share our love for the show together. But today I will be reviewing Concrete Cowboy, and this is a Netflix movie, and it came on Netflix. Honestly, not sure how long ago, but it was very recent, like a week ago, maybe a few days ago. I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen the scenes on TikTok, and I love Caleb because I know him from Stranger Things, and I love Stranger Things, and I love Caleb. So I had to go and watch it, and let me tell you, it was amazing. But I will be doing a review on it so you guys can hear all of my opinions, and make sure you leave all your opinions in the comment section. But before we start with the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below which videos you guys want me to do next. Also, make sure you guys follow all of my social medias. They'll be on the screen and in the link in the description down below. And without further ado, let's get started. So the movie starts off with Cole getting expelled from school and his mom having to leave work to pick him up, and they're going on a drive to somewhere. Into the well, somewhere is Cole's dad's house, but Cole doesn't know that yet. And his clothes are in the back, and he's just wondering, like, where are you taking me? And she tells him that she is taking him to his dad's house. So what I am thinking, Cole, first of all, Cole really doesn't want to go to his dad's house. Like, he doesn't want to go. He's upset. He's yelling. He's like he's begging his mother not to take him there. Like, he does not want to go to his dad's house, like, at all. He's like, I don't know who that man is. I don't care. I don't want to go. Like, please let me stay with you. Like, give me another chance. But the mom isn't having it. And honestly, I can see both of their point of views from it. Like, I can understand both of their sides. I can understand the mom's side because apparently this isn't the first time he's gotten in trouble at school. So this is like the mom's last straw. And honestly, I'd have to agree with her. If I was the mother, I would have to take him to his dad's house too, because first of all, everyone needs a dad. Everyone needs two parents. And if you don't, you can tell by the way people grow up. You're not complete without two parents. So I can understand the mom's point of view of wanting to take her son to his dad's house, because he needs to know who his dad is. He has to sometimes be with his mom and sometimes be with his dad, because that's just how it works. Everyone needs two parents in the household. And then I can understand Cole's point of view too, because it seems to me like he doesn't like his dad much by the way he was talking about him. And I understand him. If you don't know someone and you don't really know who they are and they haven't really been there for you, why would you want to go to their house? So I can understand. And it's not like he's going over there for a week to like get his son like back on track, like tell his son like, you can't be getting into fights all the time. The mom said that he's gonna stay there for the summer. So I can understand Cole's point of view as well, because I wouldn't want to stay with somebody I barely knew, someone who probably wasn't there for me when I was younger. Like, no, I wouldn't want to do that either. So I can understand both of their sides of the story. So after all that happens, the mom drives away, and Cole is like not having it, and his dad isn't at the house at first. So like the mom called, and then I was like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. So Cole was like literally like just standing there, and it was like late at night too. Like, he was just there, and he sees this woman, and the woman's name is Nessie. Yes, Nessie. I get names butchered all the time. That was good. So he sees this woman named Nessie, and he's like, oh, like, you've grown up, like, I know you, like, you've grown up. Now, what I gotta say about this, why do older black people always are like if you go to a family reunion or a cookout or a gathering, anytime, black people are always like older black people are always saying like to like the younger black people, like, I know you, I remember when you were little, you've grown up. When do you remember me from? Because I've never seen you. Are you talking about when I was in my mother's stomach and you said hi to me and while I was in her stomach? But anyways, Nessie's like, I know who you were, I know who you are. And he's like, from where? I've been with my mother this whole time, so what are you talking about? But so Nessie leads him to his dad, and he goes to his dad, and he's like at the stables, and his dad is like talking to other people, and then like eventually they get home, and Cole walks in the house, turns to his left, and sees a horse in the house.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
A horse in the house. Yes, let me say that one more time because I don't think you guys heard me the first time. There was a horse, a living horse, not a toy horse, a real life horse that lives, breathes, walks, runs, a real horse. See, right then and there, and I was Cole, dashed out, ran to my mother's house again. Because why would I want to live where a horse is? In the house? I love horses, I do, but horses belong in the stable. I can't. I'm not living with a horse. I'm not going to sleep knowing that there's going to be a horse licking on my face when I wake up. No. So after that, Cole is like, I'm out of there, I'm gone. Big racks stay long. So after that, Cole leaves. And he's trying to, in the morning after that, like, let me rephrase that. So he goes to sleep, and then he wakes up, and he's like, yeah, I can't live with a horse. Can't do it. It's not a dog, it's not a cat, it's a horse. It's not a fish, it's a horse. So after that, Cole goes out, tries to find a phone, but where his dad lives, there's not any of those phone booths. So he's trying to get everyone to let him use their phone, and no one's letting him use their phone until a car pulls up, and there's a guy in the car named Smush, and Smush is Cole's childhood best friend, I guess. And they're like, oh, I remember you, we used to be homies, come on, I know you. And Cole is finally happy because he finally has someone he knows at that place, because he doesn't know who Nessie is, he doesn't know who his dad is, and he doesn't know who anyone else is. So the only person Cole has right now is Smush. So while Cole and Smush are riding in the car together, they stop by a gas station, and Smush sees some people and goes up to them and takes a business opportunity, or at least that's what he told Cole, a business opportunity. Now, it wasn't if you know where I'm going with this, you know where I'm going with this. It wasn't a business opportunity. It was I don't know how to say it, but it wasn't a business opportunity, and it wasn't a smart thing to do either. And I'll get to it as we go on, because this is a very important part. So he says he's gonna take a business opportunity. Now, after this, it's late at night. Now Smush drives Cole back to his house, and Cole sees Smush and is like, nope, if you are going to stay in my house, you cannot be rolling with Smush because he is bad news. You can't be with him. He is a bad influence. You cannot be friends with him. You cannot go out and hang out with Smush if you were going to live in my house. And so after that, Cole leaves, because Smush is the only person he knows. So he goes to Smush's sister's house, I believe, and is like, can I stay here? my dad's kind of being shady and he doesn't want me to hang out with my friend. So can I stay here? And she's like, this is not the Fosters. We are not an orphanage. Nope, you can't stay here, love. You can't stay here. So Cole goes to plan number 2, plan number B. Plan number B. I did not just say that. Plan B. So Cole goes to plan B and goes to Nessie, and she's like, no, your dad has rules. He said you can't be hanging around Smush, and you need to respect what he's saying. You cannot be with Smush. And Cole is upset about that, and he is still trying to go back to his mother's house because he does not want to be there. So I didn't say this before, but when Cole was trying to go, when Cole was like in the house, first got to his dad's house, and there was like the horse in there and all that, his dad said, like, you, after like late at night, you can't leave the house or you can't come in the house because the door has to stay locked at all times. And since he said that, Cole couldn't go in the house because it was late at night, and he had been trying all over the neighborhood to see who he could stay with. So then he had to go sleep in the stables, and he slept with one of the horses named Boo, and Boo is a very important horse in this story, so remember that name. And he's going to sleep with Boo, and first of all, it's a horse, so and horses, they're peaceful animals, but not when they don't know you very well. So he falls asleep with Boo, and Nessie sees him in the stable and's like, whoa, he's like, we're about to sell him because he can't get along with any of the humans here or any of the other horses. Like, that needs to be your horse. You need to go tell your dad that you want to ride him, because first of all, it's a great opportunity, and it's a great way to stay out of trouble, and you're the only person he can warm up to. So Nessie's like, yeah, that's your horse. Like, he's not like this with any other person. So after Nessie gives him that pep talk everyone needs, because Cole is a knucklehead, Cole goes back to his dad's house and is like, I'm ready to listen to you. I won't roll with Smush. I will listen to you, and I'll ride the horses, and I'll work at the stable, and I'll do what you say. But Cole, being the knucklehead that he is, doesn't listen to his dad and lies to him and says he's not going to roll with Smush, but rolls with Smush anyways. So while him and Smush are rolling together, Smush gives him some shoes. Not just any pair of shoes, Jordans. And if you're a sneakerhead, you know how expensive Jordans are. And in the neighborhood that they were living in, it's not very likely to own a nice, clean, like, pair of kicks like that. Like, they're Jordans, they're clean, they're new, they're brand new. Smush, where did you get that money? You got money now. You got money now? You got money now? Is it yours or is it stolen? Is it yours or is it stolen? That's the question. But Smush gets Cole these nice pair of shoes. First of all, my friend got me some shoes like that. Honestly, I'd take them. Because they were really nice kicks. But Smush, where did you get that? And now Cole is starting to kind of click probably not, but I was starting to clip the pieces together. First he said business opportunity, then he buys Cole these brand new pairs of shoes. Where did you get that money though? So Cole gets these nice pair of shoes, and he said he was going to start working in the stable so he could stay with his dad, and he does. So he's working. First of all, he does something really stupid. He's starting to work. He's working the stable with cow poop, hay, all of that stuff that are in horse stables. And he's doing all that work with his brand new pair of Jordans he got the other day. Mind you, those were white Jordans. They were white Jordans and they had like a red sole on them. So yeah, he dropped some cow poop on them shoes, and they are very, very much dirty. First of all, Cole, you had a pair of shoes before Smush gave you those Jordans. Why didn't you use those Jordans as like your show-off shoes if you're about to go on a date, or if you're just trying to show off, be impressive to somebody or something like that? That's when you wear Jordans. You do not wear Jordans when you're working a stable, silly. That's a rookie mistake. Bye. I'm doing a video. So that was a rookie mistake. Like, nobody works the stables in Jordans. I thought we people knew that. I really did. I had hope for you. So Cole isn't really getting the hang of the stables. It's taking him days. He dropped poop on his shoes. He's tired. His back is probably hurting. And after that, he sees this guy Paris, and Paris gives him some very well needed advice on how to actually work this stable. And they bond and have a very nice bond. And first of all, Paris is one of my favorite characters in this whole movie, so this is a Paris fan page. And yeah, so Paris is like giving him advice, and they're talking and they're bonding while they pick up horse poop. So after that, it gets like late at night, and all of the like community who are like work in the stables and live around where the horses are, all of them start having a conversation on how they have always had nice things as a community, but people always come and gentrify it, and there's a lot of gentrification going on in their neighborhood. And then the sheriff, who is the sheriff of the community, comes over there and tries to warn them and say they're gonna start gentrifying again. They've already done it to other people like us, and they're probably going to do it to you guys next. You guys are probably the next target, so make sure all you guys' stuff is like paid, and make sure all of you guys' things are good. And they're just laughing it off because they're like, this is our stuff. No one can take our stuff. We've already did all that we needed to do to keep it. Like, we're paying rent on time. We're doing all this. Like, there's no way someone's gonna steal it. Like, this is ours. Like, this is ours. Who's gonna take it? So now Cole goes to a party with Smush, and they see the, like, I don't know what to call him. He's like the leader, I guess. He's where Smush is getting all his money. That's all you need to know. If you really want to know, go watch the movie. But he's where Smush gets all his money. And he's talking to Smush, and he says, someone's been warning me that someone is trying to scam me. Someone's taking my money. Do you know who that is? It seems to me like, yeah. And but Smush is like, no, I don't know anyone. Well, that means you don't know yourself, because it's you. That means you don't know it's you. That means you don't know who you are inside, because it's you.
You ever had a dream that you want?
Did I stutter? Yes. Did I get my point across? Probably not. So Cole is at the party too, like I said, and the guy is like, he didn't actually do that. Anyways, the guy is like, where did you get those Jordans? Where'd you get those Jordans, huh? Because those are very expensive and very nice. Where'd you get those Jordans? Because you just came here. And where'd you get them Jordans, Cole? Where'd you get them Jordans? And Cole is like, I got them from my dad. So that's the second lie Cole has told in this movie. One to his dad, one to his dad, and one to the guy saying he got them from his dad. Now, you know good and well your daddy did not buy you no shoes. It was Smush. And the guy is starting to figure out that Smush is the one scamming him. So now Cole starts working at the stables consistently, and he sees Paris again, and they're like talking and bonding like they did the first time. And Cole asks Paris, like, how did you get in the wheelchair? Like, what happened? And Paris has a heart-to-heart conversation with him and says it was him and his brother. They were they got into an altercation. Paris woke up and his brother didn't. So now Cole and Smush are riding together again because Cole doesn't listen to anyone. And that's kind of actually why he's at his dad's house for the summer, because he doesn't listen. But Cole is like, Smush, they know that you're scamming them. They know. He asked about the Jordans. And Smush is like, no, they don't know. They don't know. Being very much naive. It's giving very much naive vibes. And Smush is like, me and you, we're going to own something together. And Cole's like, who said that?
Who am I saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
I'm not going to own nothing with you. You a scam. You a scam. You finna get both of us killed. I am not owning anything with you. No, sir. But Cole doesn't say that because Smush is his best friend and the only person that he's really warmed up to besides Paris, but Paris is like way older than him. So Smush is like the only person he really knows like that. And he's like, yeah, we'll own something together. But you can tell deep down inside, like, he's like, absolutely not. You are not gonna get me killed because you wanted to scam somebody. So after that, I think I said Paris was in a wheelchair. If I didn't, sorry if I did. I told you. So Paris is on the wheelchair, and Harp, Cole's dad, is loading everyone up. Like, everyone up at the stables. Isha, Cole, like, everyone. And they're going to ride the horses. And Paris is on a wheelchair, and this is the first time since the altercation that he had with his brother, I think, that he's rode a horse. And Harp's face was just lit up, and he was so happy for Paris. And Cole was there and felt some type of way about it, like and then Cole leaves the scene and then goes home and starts packing up his bags. And Harp is like, what are you doing? Like, why are you leaving? And Cole is like, do you love me? Like, do you love me? Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Said you never ever leave from beside me, because I want you and I need you. But Cole is just like, do you love me? Because you give all these other people attention. You're everyone else's father, but when it's time to father me, when it's time to help me, and Harp promised at the beginning, he was like, yeah, if you work the stables, I'll let you ride a horse. Like, I didn't say that, but he said it in the beginning. And he's letting Paris ride the horse, and he's letting everyone else do this and that. But when Cole is there, he doesn't even give him the time of day. And Cole feels some type of way about that. But then they kiss and make up, and everything is happily ever after. Just kidding, there's more. So Harp gives a heart-to-heart conversation with Cole, and he's like, I used to be just like Smush, and that's why I don't want you to hang out with him. Like, we could have been closer as father and son if I would have stopped being like Smush sooner, if I would have started listening to other people and not been a knucklehead, kind of like you. And he's just like, don't hang out with him. Like, I promise you, I'm not saying that just so you don't have friends or something. Like, I'm telling you that for your benefit. Like, don't hang out with him, like, ever again, because he is going to get you in big trouble. And hold on, because I didn't say this. Harp is telling how he named Cole Coltrane. I gotta look up the meaning of that name, because I don't want to judge that. If that's your name, I'm not judging you. But like, Coltrane, it's cool. Like, but as a name, like, I've never met anyone. It's actually kind of cool now that I think about it. But you can tell that he had that son young, because a young parent would definitely name their son Coltrane. Yeah. Yeah. So after that whole heart-to-heart conversation, you would think that Cole would get some sense into his head and start listening to his dad and stop hanging out with Smush. But you guessed it, no, he doesn't listen. And he's like, and Smush is telling Cole how he used to ride and stuff like that, and Cole's like, oh, that's cool, that's dope. And then Smush tells him, and then Smush tells Cole about his mastermind idea and how he wants to buy the horses from the old heads, and he wants to like buy the horses and get a stable and like have a business and like have a lot of money and like get out from this place, because like he feels suffocated and stuck there. And Cole is like, yeah, I'm actually kind of on board with this. Like, that was a good idea. And I agree with Smush. That is a dope idea, like, to get your own stable, especially because when people think of cowboys and cowgirls, they don't think of black people. And honestly, that's like a really cool thing and a stereotype that needs to be broken. First of all, we were like the original cowboys and cowgirls, if you want to get educated today. But Smush is like, yeah, like, we're gonna do this. And Cole, like, is agreeing, like, yeah, this is a good idea. And I agree with Smush, it is a good idea. But it's a good idea when you have money of your own and you're not stealing it from someone else, because when you do get your own thing, they're probably going to find you, kill you, and then you won't have your own thing for over 2 months because they came and killed you because you didn't pay them what they told you to, and you're playing with people's money, and nobody plays with money nowadays. So Smush, you have a great idea. You have a great, amazing idea, and I agree with it. If I was there, I would be agreeing with his idea too. However, you can't steal money from people who are actually street. You can't, because you're gonna end up getting wrapped up in it and never getting out. And if you do get out, you're probably gonna be 6 feet underneath. So Smush is playing. So now Boo, Cole's like a horse, gets out of the stable and he's like going crazy, like he can't get him. Everyone's trying to get Boo to like calm down, and they're trying to get him back in the stable, but no one can do it. Like I said before, because nobody can calm down Boo, and Boo is like kind of like a wild child horse, and the only person who can calm him down is Cole. So when Cole gets there, his dad Harp is like, you got it, like you can calm him down, like you can do this. And Cole's like, no, I can't. No. He's very much going to kill me and not really trying to die at this young of age. So Cole is like very hesitant on doing it at first. Then he finally does it, and he gets him and he calms him down. And then Harp is like, try to get on him, try to ride him. And Cole is like, now wait a minute, I just got this man, I can't ride him now. Come on now, like, give me a break. This is too much. It's too much for me. But it's not too much for him. Well, it is when he falls the first time on Boo, and seems to me like he broke his back, but he got up like a real G. And he tries to get on Boo again and finally like kind of rides him, and it's like a wholesome moment and so cute. And Cole and Boo, just the best of friends, and I love that scene too. So after that, Cole and Smush are riding together again because Cole doesn't listen to anyone. And let's just cut the chase. Smush gets jumped and almost dies because he's in the trunk of the people who were jumping him's car. And he gets out, and him and Cole start running, and then Leroy, the sheriff, is like running after him, but he's running out of breath, and he doesn't have stamina. So yeah, so he doesn't catch them. And Cole is like, Smush, I can't do this with you. You are going to get me killed. You almost got me killed. I got a gun pulled on me. You got a gun pulled on you. You got stuck in a trunk, and then you had to run out. And Smush is like yelling, Cole, come back. But you kind of pulled this on yourself by scamming people. All you had to do is get a job at the gas station that you are having business deals at and save up some money. Like, yeah, it's gonna take a long time, but it's gonna be yours. Like, that's better than dying. So Cole like walks away, and he's like, yes, Smush, I really can't do this with you. You're gonna get me unalived, so I can't do this with you. So after that, Leroy takes Cole to see someone ride. And Cole is like very much inspired, and he wants to ride Boo now without being scared, and he's like very much inspired. And Leroy and him have a heart-to-heart conversation, probably because Leroy wants him to stop talking as much as Nessie and Harp don't want him to hang out with Smush. And Leroy is like, yeah, this is like what you should do. Like, you should ride horses because you're really good with Boo and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably going to happen. So Isha, I know I really haven't really touched base on her because she's not like a main character, but Isha is kind of Cole's friend. And so Isha's trying to teach him how to ride, and they kiss. And they kiss. So yeah, this is a Isha and Cole fan page. I love them. They're cute together. And they're overall just really cute. The whole kiss scene was cute, and the scenery was super, super cute. And yeah, I like them together. So it was cute how she like taught him how to ride a little bit. And yeah. So now it's like the next day, and the the people who love to gentrify everything come to the stables, and they're like, move away, musty bozos, this is ours. Even though it's not theirs, it's the people who bought it, it's the people who own the stables. But whatever is happens to us, kind of like history repeating itself with the gentrification. But they're coming over there, and they're like, yeah, sorry love, but we're gonna take this without warning you, we're gonna take this without giving you a warning. We're just gonna take it because we want to. We're gonna take it because we want everything, even when it's not ours, and we're just gonna steal it like we steal everything else. And Cole is like really upset because they're taking Boo too. And he goes back to Smush because Smush had the mastermind idea by wanting to have his own stable and not letting anyone steal it. Like, so he goes back to Smush, and honestly, I don't blame him because I feel like I would do the same. Like, in that moment, if I was in Cole's situation, I would do the same. I want to ride horses. How am I going to ride horses if the people who love gentrifying are coming over here and taking the only horse I can ride, and the stables with it, and like tearing it down for no reason, with no explanation. And it's just kind of crazy. So he goes back to Smush. And yeah, so once Cole is like all upset and he's ranting to Smush, and Smush is like, yeah, this is like why we gotta have this idea. Like, those people, like, they're old heads, they don't have stuff of their own, and like we have to like own our stuff so that doesn't happen to us, even though it wasn't the old people's fault that their stuff got stolen, because they rented it and they were paying rent. If you're paying rent, what, like, if you are living in a rented house right now, and the owner of that house came and said, get out, and you were like, huh, I paid the rent, I paid the mortgage, I paid everything, why are you telling me to get out? You would be very much sus. You would be like, what do you mean? So it's kind of like the same thing with the stables. We're paying rent on time. Everyone's coming to the stables. Like, this is our hangout spot. Why are you taking it? But whatever. Smush wants to own his stuff. And honestly, the bigger the better. The bigger your dreams are, the better. And yeah, he's like, yeah, we have to have our own stuff. But let's cut to the chase. Smush gets murdered. It was kind of foreshadowing this the whole time. He got jumped. And did he just expect those people to not come for him again? Like, he put Cole on lookout. Last time Cole was on lookout, you got jumped. Last time Cole was on lookout, the police were chasing you. Why are you putting Cole on lookout? Now you're dead. Look at that. But Smush didn't deserve to die. His intentions were always the best. He just was twisted up in too many things. So after that, Cole is really upset because that was like his only friend there. That was like the only person he really knew before he came and met like Paris and started getting good with Isha and Nessie and his dad. And he runs away, and everyone's trying to find him. And then, like, kind of seems like a few weeks or maybe even months later, Harp finds him in the stable sleeping with Boo, because apparently sleeping in hay and with gnats and horses and mosquitoes is more comfortable than sleeping in a bed. I guess it's just a personal preference, but it seems to me like Cole really loves to sleep in nature. Yeah, have fun with that though. Have fun with the mosquito bites, Cole. Yeah, you have fun with that. But Cole is just like, in the stable, sleep. And Harp gives him like a heart-to-heart conversation. He's like, we're gonna give Smush his last ride because he didn't deserve to die like that. Like, he had big dreams, he had good intentions. He really didn't deserve to go out like that. So they go to these stables to get back what they owned and what they paid for with their money and what they had in the first place. So they want to take it back, and Leroy helps them, and like the whole community's helping them take their horses back. And they put cause I don't know if I said this before, but Smush used to ride, which is why he wanted to have the stable, and they put his boots on there, and it was like a wholesome montage and moment, and it was just like a really nice moment, and it was super cute, but also very much sad because I kind of like Smush because he was a mastermind. He just didn't listen. So after that chaotic summer that Cole had, let's talk about it. Has anyone's summer ever been that interesting? They learn how to ride a horse, they get a girl, their best friend dies, their dad doesn't love them, then they start loving them again, and like, that was just a chaotic summer for Cole. I feel bad for him because my summers consist of going to my grandparents' house, which I love, and sleeping, and I'm just fine with that. I love chilling in summer because I'm running around at school all day, every day, so I love doing that summer. Now, Cole, I don't know about you, but you're the only person who's had an entertaining summer. Like, wow, like, yo, like, let's talk, like, and I don't even know if that was a whole, well, it probably was because his mom came back, and his mom said that she'll come back and get him after summer's over. And then the story's happily ever after. But Cole, that was an entertaining summer you had, huh? So that was it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Comment down below any other movies or TV shows you guys want me to review on any streaming service, because I can watch them on any one. So tell me which ones you guys want me to do, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below the movies and TV shows you want me to review, or just any videos you guys want me to do next. Bye, guys.